Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. So in this video we are going to understand how to automatically add Zoom meeting registrants as Lead Squad CRM lead. So I conduct online webinars to generate leads for my business using Zoom. So here my objective is that whenever a new registration is made in my Zoom for that particular webinar, then automatically the registrant should be added as a new lead in my Lead Squad CRM so that I can further contact with that lead. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Zoom with Lead Squad CRM using an automation software named as Pably Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So I host webinars or meetings on Zoom to generate leads for my business, and it's crucial for me to keep track of everyone who registers so I can follow up effectively. So by automatically adding Zoom meeting registrants as the leads in Lead Squad CRM, I don't have to manually transfer each contact, which saves me a lot of time. This integration ensures that every registrant is stored in my CRM immediately, letting me follow up with them quickly after the event. It helps me stay organized, build stronger connection with potential clients, and ultimately boost my chances of converting them into customers. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Zoom with my Lead Squad CRM using an automation software named as Pably Connect. So Pably Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error free so you can focus on growing your business hassle free. So this is the homepage of Pably Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pably.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pably apps window where you can see all the applications of Pably. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pably Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pably Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as automatically add the Zoom meeting registrants as Lead Squad CRM lead. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pably Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pably Connect. So now moving back to my Pably's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Zoom, as I'm receiving new registrants in my Zoom. So Zoom is a video conferencing tool that makes it easy for people to connect and meet face to face online. Whether for work, school, or catching up with friends, people use Zoom to host virtual meetings, webinars, and classes from anywhere. It's popular because it's simple to use, supports large groups, and offers features like screen sharing, chat, and recording. Zoom is perfect for staying connected, whether you're collaborating on projects or simply checking in with the loved ones. So in my Zoom trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as configure webhook, so that I can set up a webhook for that particular event that I want to perform in the Zoom. And now here to connect my Zoom with Pably Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Zoom account is already connected with Pably Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to get the token. So here, following the instructions given below, and here to learn this process step by step, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to get the token from the Zoom account. So here you can see all these steps, and here you can see the redirect URL that we have received in this particular forum window. So here we are going to use this particular redirect URL for this connection. So here firstly we need to follow all these steps over here. So for that, let me take you back to my Zoom account, and from here I'm going to scroll it little down, and from here I'm going to click on this advanced option given under the admin, and from here I'm going to select app marketplace. And now here in this app marketplace, I'm going to click on this option given on the top side, and from here I'm going to select build app, and then here it is asking what kind of app are you creating. So I'm going to select a general app, and then I'm going to click on this create. Now here I'm going to rename my app. So I'm going to give the name as Pabbly Connect. And now here after renaming my app, I'm going to scroll it little down. And here you can see it is asking me for the authorization information. So here in this redirect URL field, I need to enter the redirect URL that I have received in my Pabbly's forum window. So this is the redirect URL. So I'm going to copy it. Moving back, and here I'm going to enter the redirect URL. Now here after entering the redirect URL, I'm going to click on this continue, and here you can see we have received the secret token and the verification token. So here I'm going to use the secret token as a token to connect my Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the token, and then I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected, and here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means here we are going to use this webhook URL to connect our Zoom with Pabbly Connect for the specific event. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to my Zoom, and from here I'm going to scroll it little down, and here for the event subscriptions I'm going to on this, and then I'm going to add a new event subscription. And here you can see we have received the option for webhook over here. So I've selected it. So I'm going to scroll it little down. And here for the subscription name, I'm going to enter the name as new registration. Scrolling little down. And then here it is asking me for the event notification endpoint URL. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here after entering the webhook URL, I'm going to select the event for which I want to receive the response on this particular webhook URL. So I'm going to select my event as meeting registration has been created. So this is my event type on which I want to receive the response on this webhook URL, and then I'm going to click on this done. And now here after adding all the details, I'm going to click on this save, and then I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this continue again. And here you can see under add scopes, we have already added a scope for our meeting registrant. So here we do not need to add any new scopes. So now I'm going to click on this continue. And from here, I'm going to scroll it little down, and from here, I'm going to click on this add app now given over here. And here I'm going to give the access to Pabbly. So now with this, I've successfully added the app which I've created in my Zoom account. And with this, I've successfully configured my app so that whenever I'm going to receive new registration in my Zoom account for that webinar, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see as it is waiting for response, that means here to receive a response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a new registration in our Zoom for that particular webinar. So for that, let me take you back to my Zoom account. And here this is the webinar, so I'm going to select it. And from here, I'm going to copy this registration link. And then I'm going to open it in a new incognito window. And now I'm going to make a test submission over here. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the first name as demo, last name as lead, email as demolead@pabblytudes.com. And here for the city, I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal and a random phone number. And then I'm going to click on this register. And here you can see it says you have successfully registered. That means we have successfully made a registration over here. So now let's go back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the payload, object type, topic, time zone, start time. Scrolling little down, here you can see the phone number, last name, first name over here, and the email address and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new registration in our Zoom for that particular webinar, then automatically I want to add that registrant as a new lead in my Lead Squared CRM. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Lead Squared CRM. So Lead Squared is a customer relationship management and marketing automation platform designed to help businesses capture, track, and manage leads. People use Lead Squared to streamline their sale process, automate tasks, and improve lead conversion. It's especially useful for organizing customer interactions, tracking lead activity, and running targeted marketing campaigns. Whether you're trying to generate more leads, nurture prospects, or close close sales faster. Lead Squad provide the tools to make your sales and marketing efforts more efficient and effective. So here in my Lead Squad action step, I'm going to select my action event task, create or update a lead. So that whenever we are going to receive new registrations through our Zoom, then automatically the registrant is going to add as a new lead in our Lead Squad CRM. And now here to connect my Lead Squad with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Lead Squad account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for the access key, secret key and the API host. So here to get all these details, I'm going to follow the instructions given over here, and here I've already logged in my Lead Squad account. So this is my Lead Squad account, and from here I'm going to click on this profile, and from here I'm going to select settings. Now here under settings, I'm going to click on this API and webhooks. And here under API and webhooks, you can see we have received the access key, secret key and the API host. So now I'm going to copy all these details and paste in my Pabbly's workflow. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the first name, last name, email, phone number and some other details. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new registration through our Zoom, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for the first name. So this is the first name. Here I'm going to search for the last name. So this is the last name. Here for the email, I'm going to search for the email. So this is the email. Here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. Moving forward, here for the city, I'm going to search for the city. Scrolling a little down, here the state, country are not required fields. So here I'm going to leave all these fields blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new lead for that particular registrant in our Lead Squad CRM. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead with the name demo lead and the email as demolead@pabblytudes.com. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Zoom and our action as Lead Squad. So that whenever we are going to receive new registrations through our Zoom, then automatically the registrant is going to add as a new lead in our Lead Squad CRM. Okay, so these were the steps to how to automatically add Zoom meeting registrants as Lead Squad CRM lead. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.